run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a carry for Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is McCaffrey on the give. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Brings up 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. Pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I'm scared. 44.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check 16.
Ben to throw again. Going deep here for... That's caught inside the 20.
Show you, man.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Kenny Stills, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 1st quarter lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. Bridgewater. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Was Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
And that's their 1st sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Los Angeles.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Trey Burton.
Bridgewater's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's got his tight end, Burton. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
Buccaneers 7. Rams nothing.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Bridgewater again. Found his target. It's Anderson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 16. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Thomas Davis on the tackle. 1st and goal, Rams.
To throw is Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Bridgewater. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Zadarius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be...
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I put?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey on the toss right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop.
Back at the 33.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5.
Gain of 10.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Bridgewater. This one into the hands of Burton. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Aldrich Grossa set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
To Robbie Anderson.
A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
52's the mark, boy. 52.
They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 13, Rams 10. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Hey, it's in motion. Hey, one set. Check. Alert, alert. Mike 54. You don't want nothing, baby. You don't want nothing. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's third down.
Third down and 10.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the fifth-year running back is Jalen Richard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Richard, the ball
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Come on, here we go, here we go. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Here we are.
Now Roethlisberger. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He was taken
and plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Black 20.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check three. Back. Middle.
Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Easy.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Bridgewater. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Right there, 54. No spacing. 54, Mike. I got him. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Brought down.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Rams' 17-yard line.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three tight ends up front here, third and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Miles Sanders.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Back now in Tampa. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To the air again with Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
They go play action. Bridgewater flushed out right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
To number 7.
DJ Chark with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
The score, Rams 17, Buccaneers 16. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Larry Ogunjobi forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch 36 to Mike. 3 buds. Watch the ship. Nichols, now spin.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
On the carry.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be third and forever. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he's able to get it out of there. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Number 26, Miles.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 37. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
52 is the mark, 52. We go.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Another run with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Going for it with Sanders. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Rams 24, Buccaneers 16.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Flush to his right. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Here's Roethlisberger. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Intercepted.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where